Hi all, it's Barb with Crafts Today. I thought I would do a really quick project share before I put these things to use. Made a bunch of little, I'm not sure what they're called, I call them stuffies. I've seen somebody else refer them to that and it kind of stuck. I made one look like a little watermelon. I had this watermelon themed fabric, so I decided to go ahead. They're kind of rough, but they'll work. I made a few different watermelon ones. I also made like a triangular watermelon slice one. I thought they'd look cute on tiered trays or, even dough bowls. I also did some heart-shaped ones that were watermelon. Those are more of the watermelon-shaped ones, which are pretty much similar shapes. And then I just did some summer-themed fabric in heart shapes. Those two are the same. There's another watermelon fabric one. And then, I'm not sure if you can tell, it's supposed to be a lemon. It's kind of the lemon shape. I cut the lemon shape out of cardstock with my Cricut, and then they just cut them out using that. It's like my pattern. I've debated whether I should try to cut some leaves out of maybe like green felt and just kind of sew them on the edge, but I'm not sure. I might just leave them. I can always add that later if I want. I had a bunch of different lemon themed fabric, so I just made an assortment of them. I don't know if I showed those fabrics or not, so I'm just gonna, pretty sure I showed this fabric, but I found this flamingo fabric at Dollar Tree. I found that one and that floral one at Dollar Tree. They have that rolled fabric. It's basically fat quarters. I thought those two were very summery, so I picked them up. I know the heart shape is kind of Valentine's, but I figured if, hearts can be anytime, so if I do them in different fabric, I could use those. It'd make a nice little accent to a tiered tray, or like I said, in a dough bowl or whatever. I kind of thought, hey, put a little catnip in them, they'd probably make a good cat toy. I know, I'm silly. More different lemon themed fabrics. Some of them don't look real lemony, but they were part of like a lemon themed fat quarter bundle that I bought a few years ago. Well, I think one I bought a few years ago, and one of them I might have bought earlier this year, because I think I found one of them at Dollar Tree. So it was like $5 for the bundle, but it had like I think it had 5 fat quarters in it. So that actually works out cheaper than if you bought 5 separate ones, because 5 separate ones is $5. Well, actually, it works out this. No, it would be $6.25 for 5 because 4 of them are $5. So yeah, it's like getting one free in those ones. And then this little card was a Dreaming Tree freebie file. It's going to be my August. I added like a happy birthday to the front for my August birthday card. I did a few thanking of you cards, but I had a few extras, so I left them blank because I figured I could wait to add whatever sentiment or whatever on the cover until I knew what I was using it for. So that was kind of my thought. These ones I've had in here a while. Of course, in June I did more Christmas cards. I need to do some for this month because I want to stay on track and get my so I can get my Christmas cards done by October. And then this one, I think I used it as a thinking of you card this month, I think, for July. But it's another Dreaming Tree file. This one I don't believe was a freebie. Neither was it. This one was a Dreaming Tree file, but these ones were paid cards. And then the watermelon one was their free one. Every time they come out with a bundle, they come out with a kind of coordinating freebie. Usually it kind of coordinates in some way. So, but I really like the Dreaming Tree cards. I like this one because it's fairly simple. It's just gluing the multiple layers on top of each other to give the look of the angel. I did one last year. I don't remember what the shape was. I think it might have been a wreath last year. And they have a couple other ones yet that I might put into play in the next few years. But I know they just came out with their Christmas in July bundle, which I think was all cards. So I need to pick that one up. I wanted the last bundle, which was kind of, there was an ice cream truck in it, and there were a couple other summer theme projects. I can't remember what the other ones were, but I can remember the ice cream truck because I really liked it. And I wanted, Kimbo's Creation shared this pad of paper she found at Joann that I think was called Sweet Desserts or something like that, because it had some like paper in it that kind of looked like an ice cream cone, and I thought that would look cute on the truck. But when I looked online, my store either didn't carry it or they don't have any left. So I should check the other one in the other town, but I don't think I'll make it. Anyways, that's all I've got to share today. I hope you enjoyed seeing the projects that I have finished, and I'll catch you next time.